And the nice thing about this one over the original is the original, if you got the limit break, it immediately happened. And
Yeah.
this one, you can kind of wait and trigger it.
I'll be joining you as well. I'm counting on you.
Sir.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Thanks.
Mm.
So I will say, especially early on in the game, the voice acting for Zack is kind of, and the dialogue sometimes is not the best written dialogue, even in the original one. But like the voice acting is kind of rough early on.
Yeah. I
But
remember this part
yeah,
because it took me so many attempts to actually get through when I tried to play it. The original.
and it's honestly, it kind of the voice actors for Zack kind of reminds me when he has that high nasally like that.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of John Mulaney's voice,
Mm.
I mean, the director is
and
watching, right? So I have
it's
to make a
like,
good
wow,
impression.
why does Zack sound like John Mulaney?
It's alright.
but
No? What's that?
later on in the game, I think it gets where it's like a little bit better, and it's not so. I guess it's not
Wait.
so
What's this?
jarring.
Mm-hmm.
Jarring is the word I was looking for. And another thing that they added is they made this easy where you can restore your health points between fights.
Oh.
Real easy by just hitting the down button, and
Huh.
if it uses potions only. So if you have high potions, it won't do it. If you have like just regular potions, it'll use those. So like endure was
Right.
activated. That's when those specific numbers landed correctly to give me that status effect,
Gotcha.
which can help.
Oh yeah. So Angeal, what's the deal with dumb apples?
The official name is Benora White. The trees bear fruit at random times during the year. Because of that, the townspeople affectionately call them dumb apples.
How do you like dumb apples?
They're dumb.
Oh really? So you stole them?
We were poor, Zack.
Nice excuse.
Gee.
But even then, I had my honor.
My honor.
The largest Benora White tree grew on a wealthy man's estate. It was rumored that those apples tasted the best.
Big juicy apples.
But I never stole from that tree
So round and
because the
succulent.
wealthy man's son
Yeah,
was my friend.
just want to
If
bury
he
your
was a
face
friend.
into them.
Just ask for some.
Honor can be quite a burden.
Yummy apples.
Yummy apples.
And what exactly does this have to do with me?
No story is not worth hearing.
It's true.
Thanks,
What?
Sensei Angeal.
I love that he's sort of like
That's
a
a lot.
wise old uncle.
Yeah.
Kind of like Iroh and
Yeah, I was gonna
Avatar.
say. That's what it reminded me of.
new mail.
From Lazard.
Yeah, Director Lazard,
Mm.
Director of Soldier, which is Shinra's military unit.
Yes.
Throw down a save.
Throw it down.
Threw it on the ground. One of the things I'm always impressed by, well, I'm not, I guess I'm not impressed by, it's a video game. You can do anything in a video game, but how the,
The unit will set off an explosion. That's
I
okay.
guess soldiers supposed to be humans that are
Right.
kind of have Mako
I'll
in their
set the bomb
bloodstream,
inside the fortress.
Mhm.
You'll charge the front gate and
but they're able to like
And?
do these superhuman like
indulge
jumps and
yourself.
stuff.
You got it. That's what I do best. Come on, B unit. You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. I can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Also, you might have noticed that
Ignition.
there's a big iconic sword on his back.
Yeah, I have noticed the Buster
Mhm.
Sword.
That's the iconic Buster Sword that Cloud sports in 7.
Yeah. I don't know how Cloud gets it, but I'm assuming this game will tell us how.
You will learn
And
that
I'll
through the
find
course of
out.
the game.
Yeah.
But there's actually a lot of history to it that I love, and that's,
Like history of the sword.
yeah,
Oh.
that we didn't realize in 7.
Is it like you learn it through this game?
Yeah, you learn it through this
History?
game.
Okay.
So I guess it's kind of a retcon, almost,
Yeah.
like history of the weapon.
Right.
Because you always thought it was just Zack's sword. Because, spoiler
Well, you
alert,
think it's
you learn
Cloud's
how.
sword.
Well, you think it's
At
Cloud's
least I
sword,
did.
but then you learn through the course of 7, the original
Yeah.
7, that Cloud wasn't really who he said he was. He was just like a regular soldier guy. And Zack was the one that originally had the Buster Sword.
Oh.
But you didn't know that. Because you never played through all the 7 all the way.
Well, I played 7 Remake. I didn't play the original.
Yeah, like the
And
original.
the remake isn't the full story like you were saying. It's like there's still more of
Yeah.
the story that I don't know.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Which is kind of crazy to me to think about because of how long the remake was compared to most video games.
Yeah, but the thing is, 7 was even longer than that.
Yeah,
And it came on like 3 discs.
right.
So, you know, it's a lot of info.
It's a lot of gameplay.
A lot-
of
it's a
time
lot
and
of
dedication
story.
on the
Oh, yeah.
developers and
And
dedication to
also the
characters
fact
and
that
plot and
7
story.
That 7 was such it was such a groundbreaking game. Because it was the first 3D
Piece of cake.
RPG like that. That was huge. And because everything before that had been 2D.
Keep a monster around.
Yeah,
So, if
there's
I can take
monsters.
it out, will I make
Hmm.
first?
Depends on the quality of work. Your main task is diversion.
Sorry, continue.
No, I was basically
Gather
done.
attention.
Oh, okay.
Do well, and you'll gain favor with Director Lazard.
That'll be a cakewalk. Just watch.
What is the monster within?
So there's this mini game. If I destroy all the monsters in the fort, I get extra bonus items at the end of this.
Oh, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Are these supposed to be the monsters?
Yep.
Found wonders.
Conflict resolved.
And
Outlanders.
certain enemies are weak to certain attacks.
Okay.
So magic attacks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Good to make sure I'm not missing any chests. Can't forget those chests. Do 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 do.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Nice.
Activating combat mode.
I don't have enough MP.
Conflict resolved.
Where's the fire?
In the hole. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. Secret doorway.
Secret.
Activating combat mode.
Secret doorway. Secret doorway. Ow. Ow.
Kind of backed into the corner there.
It's fine.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Come and face us, soldier, if you dare! Huh? Where did he go? Sneaky little pest.
Sneak attack.
Surprise!
Activating combat mode.
But I believe that Wutai is kind of supposed to be designed
Conflict resolved.
sort of like reminiscent of like Chinese,
This is Lazard.
and
Enemies appear
they're
to be
like
lurking in every
ninja
corner.
warrior clans and
Fortress
stuff.
Yeah.
Not fall easily.
Yeah. Just now, I was checking out a revolving wall and was jumped.
Other walls may be trapped too. Stay alert.
Oh dear. Oh, it's nice that it tells you how many remaining forces are left.
Yeah,
Because I don't remember it doing that. It probably did.
it did.
I don't think I paid enough attention to all the helpful hints on the screen at the time.
Oh no, yeah, it's a whole lot easier to see stuff
It's
in
a
my
lot to
opinion
look at.
if you're just watching versus
Mhm.
like actually playing it, because you're trying to focus on doing something as well as
Right.
seeing everything on screen.
It's a lot of multitasking.
Especially in this one, because it's so like high paced. It's not
Yeah.
like. Also love the music in this game,
Yeah.
and it uses a lot of the themes from VII,
Right.
but it also kind of gives a new twist to them.
Yeah, I know a lot of the music is very popular.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, dodged it. Also, there's regular hits and critical hits,
Mhm.
and so if you hit them from behind, you get a critical hit,
Hmm.
and does more damage.
There he is.
Cool.
Got him.
Ah, there I am. Get me.
Activating combat mode.
Ooh.
It looked a lot bigger in this than I
Mind and
remembered.
body, acting together as
They
one.
might be a little
Yeah,
bigger,
Foundlander or whatever.
but I
the
think some of
monster is.
them, some of the like
So,
enemies also
what do you
look
think?
bigger than they originally
good, right?
remember. But that's just me.
Yeah.
You're focusing just for the sake of it. Your true power hasn't been released.
Yeah.
True
It didn't feel quite the same as before.
You need to learn to find the right zone in your mind. If you can't do that, you won't make first.
That's right.
Seriously?
And so your limit breaks are once you hit all four or all three of the same character, and then you can do the limit breaks.
Mhm.
And the nice thing about this one over the original is the original, if you got the limit break, it immediately happened.
Yeah.
And this one you can kind of wait and trigger it
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
to a certain point. If if you got a new limit break before you triggered the old one, it just gets rid of it.
Conflict resolved.
Mm.
But open the chest.
Have 4 more remaining forces.
Ah,
They got guns.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, I forgot. There's like axes turn around.
Yeah, they're like
Become like a gun.
they're guns on one end and
That's cool.
pikey axe
Yeah.
things on the other end.